Hi, this is Barry from waiteradvice.com. I drew up a computerized version of the budget that I keep for myself. I just put it into Excel as a spreadsheet for you guys to be able to download. And I just wanted to show you how to use it. It's pretty simple. I designed this, I guess it would work for anybody with an irregular income, commission-based or whatever. But this is designed for somebody whose income, trickles in, like mine happens to. So what I've done here is on the left, I've set up a list of expenses, and these are just a starter for you. There's a whole bunch of space here if you wanted to add something like, I don't know, Visa payments or something like that. You could do Christmas, we could do, if you wanted to get really crazy with it, you could do something like car repairs, and then you start setting up a fund basically that you can draw out of when you need to pay for car repairs or car upkeep, or get your oil changes with this money and things like that. Whatever you want to do, it's flexible. So the idea is you set a monthly goal, you figure out your month's budget, and then the spreadsheet will break it down into a weekly goal for you, and then you input your progress as you go. So I put savings at the top, and I did that intentionally. I think it's really important to pay yourself. So let's say that we have set a savings goal for $300 a month, or $300 for this month. So that gives me my weekly goal here, and that shows me what each week I need to make for the 4 weeks that this is. And I have this set up here so that week of 9, 13, and then and it puts it down here too for the second part. So this would be 9, 20, and so let's say that I've decided that my monthly budget for food is $400, and then say I've spent $250 a month on gas for my car, and so on and so forth. And so what I have here then is what my weekly goals are for each of these. And then so what I do is I fund these are like accounts. I fund these different accounts as the money comes in. So the first $75 I make in a week goes to my savings, paying myself. So that inputs what I paid there, and then the next $100 that I make is for food, and the next so let's just say I'll put $65 in, get a little ahead of the game. And so what happens here is the balance over here shows you how far you have to meet your monthly goal. And so the idea is you finish with a zero balance here. So next week, my first $75 would be in savings, and my second $100 would be for gas or food, and then my last $65 is for gas. And this just keeps counting down. So that's the way you do it. And so like I said, you want everything zeroed by the end of the month. If everything is zeroed, that means you met all of your obligations, you paid all your bills, that kind of thing. So I've broken this down into two parts though. So that is the expenses part. Down here is the financial goals part, and so I think it's really important. I view waiting tables as a dead-end job. I don't think. I mean, maybe you're a weirdo or something, and you get a lot of fulfillment out of it. But to me, it's just a means to an end. So if you set financial goals for yourself, then what you do, what you're making sure is that you don't spend your whole life stuck in one place. This is traction, and we're going to make it measurable. And when it's measurable, you're going to be more encouraged. So let's say that you have, let's say you have a speeding ticket this month that is sort of urgent. So we need to take care of that first of all. And then let's say we are also saving for a down payment for a rental property, right? And that'll sort of get us out of, out of the trap, hopefully, where we have to wait tables for the rest of our life to make an income. So let's say the speeding ticket cost me $120 to take care of, right? And then let's say this is going to be, this is going to be 30 grand maybe. So the way this works down here is, let's say our first week was kind of a tight week, and we made all of our expenses, but we didn't gain any traction other than the savings. So the next week we have a good week, and we have an extra $200 when all is said and done. So what I do here is I'm going to put the $120 into my account so I can write a check and mail that in immediately and get that taken care of. And then I have an $80 remainder here, so I'm going to put it toward the house, right? And then so the next week I've got another $200 remainder, and I'm putting that all toward the house. And same story the next week. So not only are you obviously going to be rolling this down payment goal onto your next budget and your next many, many budgets, but what this is showing you is how much financial gain you've made this month. In other words, how much of the money that you made did you use to get ahead, right? Well, so the speeding ticket is really getting ahead, but that's making sure you don't get behind because you don't want the government on you. But down here what I've done is the total monthly financial gain box. And what this box here is a measurement of all of the money you paid into your goals here, plus your savings, what you saved this month, and that is the number right there. So these ones down here, you want the balance to be above zero, and north of the equator here, you want them to be at zero at the end of the month. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. I've provided a link to the page where you can download this if you want. You can print it. You can just, if you're kind of low tech like I am for this kind of thing, you could just sort of copy this format, write it down in your notebook or your journal, whatever you keep. Thanks a lot, and please check out waiteradvice.com. Thanks, guys. See ya.